What if the silence you are experiencing right now is not rejection but preparation? What if the reason your life feels slow, confusing, or uncertain is because something bigger is being arranged behind the scenes? Many people give up during the exact season where God is preparing their greatest breakthrough. And if you are watching this today, this message may be exactly what your heart needs to hear right now. There are seasons in life when everything feels strangely quiet. Your prayers feel unanswered. The progress you expected does not appear. The doors you believed would open remain closed. And slowly a question begins to grow inside your heart. A question that many people are afraid to admit out loud. God, are you still there? But here is something powerful that many people do not realize until much later in life. Sometimes the quiet seasons of life are not empty seasons. They are preparation seasons. Think about a farmer planting a seed deep into the soil. The day the seed is planted, nothing looks different on the surface. The ground looks exactly the same as before. 1 day passes. 2 days pass. A week passes. If someone looks at the soil from the outside, they might assume nothing is happening. They might even think the seed has died. But underneath the soil something incredible is taking place. The seed is slowly breaking open. Roots are reaching deeper into the ground. Strength is forming where nobody can see it. And one day, suddenly, a small green shoot appears above the soil. To everyone watching, it looks like growth suddenly appeared overnight. But the truth is the growth had been happening the entire time beneath the surface. Your life works in a very similar way. There are seasons when God is growing things inside you that nobody else can see. Your patience is growing. Your strength is growing. Your wisdom is growing. Your faith is growing. And even though the progress is invisible right now, it is still real. Many people make a mistake during this season. They believe that silence means abandonment. They believe that delay means denial. They believe that if nothing is happening right now, then nothing will ever happen. But silence does not always mean God is absent. Sometimes silence means God is working in ways you cannot yet see. Imagine trying to build a skyscraper without first building a deep foundation. It would be impossible. The taller the building, the deeper the foundation must be. And building the foundation takes time. Nobody celebrates the foundation. Nobody posts pictures of the foundation. Nobody gathers crowds to admire the foundation. But without it, the building cannot stand. In the same way, God often builds your foundation during quiet seasons of life. These are the moments where your character is strengthened. Your patience is tested. Your faith becomes deeper. Because when the opportunity finally arrives, you will need the strength to handle it. Think about how many people received success too quickly and were not ready for it. Their character was not strong enough. Their priorities were not clear enough. Their faith was not mature enough. And the very blessing they wanted eventually became a burden they could not carry. But God does not want to give you something that will destroy you later. He wants to prepare you so that when the blessing arrives, you are ready for it. That preparation often happens in silence. There are people watching this right now who feel stuck in life. Maybe your career feels slow. Maybe your plans are not working the way you hoped. Maybe relationships in your life have changed and left you feeling confused. And sometimes it feels like everyone else is moving forward while you remain in the same place. But what if your story is simply unfolding at a different pace? Not slower, just different. Because God is not comparing your timeline to anyone else's timeline. The purpose He placed inside your life is unique. And sometimes the preparation required for that purpose takes time. Think about a sculptor creating a statue from a block of stone. At first, every strike of the hammer seems destructive. Pieces of stone fall away. The shape looks rough and unfinished. But with every strike, the sculptor is slowly revealing something beautiful hidden inside the stone. Your difficult seasons may feel similar. The challenges you face may feel painful or confusing. But sometimes those moments are shaping you into the person you were always meant to become. There is a strength inside you that can only develop through patience. There is wisdom inside you that can only develop through experience. And there is faith inside you that can only grow when you continue trusting even when you cannot see the full picture. One day you will look back at this quiet season and realize something powerful. You will realize that God was never absent. He was protecting you from the wrong doors. He was guiding you away from the wrong paths. He was arranging the right opportunities at the right time. He was preparing your heart so that when the moment finally arrived, you would be ready to step into it with confidence. So if life feels quiet right now, do not assume that nothing is happening. Sometimes the most important growth happens in the quietest seasons. Sometimes the greatest miracles begin in silence. And sometimes the delay you are experiencing today is simply the preparation for the breakthrough that is coming tomorrow. So keep walking forward. Keep believing. Keep trusting that even when you cannot see what is happening, something meaningful is still unfolding behind the scenes. Because the story of your life is not finished yet. And the next chapter may be closer than you think. God is quiet, but something big is coming. But there is something even deeper that many people discover only after years have passed. The seasons where you felt the most uncertain were often the seasons where your life was quietly changing direction. Sometimes we imagine that growth always feels exciting. We expect progress to look obvious and dramatic. We imagine doors opening instantly and everything suddenly becoming clear. But real transformation rarely looks that way. Real transformation is usually slow. It happens in small moments. Small decisions. Small lessons. Small steps that do not seem important at the time. Think about a river slowly shaping a canyon. Day after day the water flows in the same direction. Nothing looks dramatic in a single moment. But over many years that same gentle flow of water can carve massive valleys through solid rock. Your life is shaped in a similar way. Small moments of faith slowly shape your future. Choosing hope when you feel discouraged shapes your character. Choosing patience when life feels slow strengthens your spirit. Choosing to keep moving forward when you feel uncertain builds a kind of resilience that many people never develop. And that resilience becomes one of the most valuable strengths you will ever carry. Because life will always include moments of uncertainty. There will always be situations where the next step is not perfectly clear. There will always be moments where progress feels slower than expected. But the people who continue walking forward during those moments are the people who eventually reach places they once thought were impossible. Imagine standing in a dark room where the lights are completely off. At first it feels uncomfortable because you cannot see anything clearly. But after a few minutes your eyes slowly begin to adjust. Shapes start to appear. Your surroundings become clearer. The darkness did not disappear. Your vision simply adapted. Faith often works the same way. At first the uncertainty feels overwhelming. You wish you could see the entire path in front of you. But as time passes, you begin to realize that you do not need to see the entire path. You only need to see the next step. And once you take that step, the next step slowly becomes visible. Many people wait for perfect clarity before they move forward. But clarity often comes after movement, not before it. Think about how many incredible journeys in history began with uncertainty. People did not always know exactly where they were going or how things would unfold. But they trusted that if they continued moving forward, the path would slowly reveal itself. Your life is not meant to be perfectly predictable. Some of the most meaningful moments will arrive unexpectedly. Some of the most important opportunities will appear when you least expect them. And sometimes the very thing that once looked like a setback becomes the turning point that leads you towards something better. There are stories of people who lost a job only to discover a new career they never imagined. People who experienced disappointment in one relationship only to later find deeper connections with people who truly understood them. At the time those moments felt painful. But looking back, they were redirections rather than endings. This is why patience is such an important part of the journey. Patience does not mean doing nothing. Patience means continuing to move forward without losing hope. It means trusting that even when progress feels slow, your life is still moving towards something meaningful. The quiet seasons you experience today may be preparing you for moments that will one day surprise you. Opportunities you cannot yet see may already be forming. Connections you have not yet made may soon appear. Strengths inside you may be developing in ways you do not fully recognize yet. One day you may find yourself standing in a place you once prayed for. And when that moment arrives, you might remember this quiet season differently. Instead of seeing it as wasted time, you will recognize it as preparation time. You will realize that the patience you learned gave you strength. The uncertainty you faced gave you wisdom. The moments where you felt alone gave you deeper understanding of your own resilience. And suddenly the journey will make more sense. Life rarely moves in a straight line. It moves through twists, turns, and unexpected detours. But those detours often lead you to experiences you would never have discovered otherwise. The key is continuing to trust that your story still holds meaning even when the current chapter feels confusing. Because your life is not defined by a single moment of difficulty. It is shaped by how you continue responding to each new chapter. And every chapter holds the possibility of growth. Every chapter holds the possibility of change. Every chapter holds the possibility of something new beginning. So if today feels quiet, if progress feels slow, if answers feel distant, do not assume that your journey has stopped. You may simply be standing in the middle of a season that is preparing you for something larger than you expected. A season where your strength is becoming deeper. A season where your perspective is becoming wiser. A season where your faith in the future is becoming stronger. And when the next opportunity finally appears, you will step into it with a version of yourself that is stronger, calmer, and more prepared than before. So keep believing that your life is still unfolding. Keep trusting that the silence does not mean the story has ended. Sometimes the quietest seasons are the moments where the most meaningful changes are taking place. And sometimes the breakthrough you are waiting for is already closer than you realize. Your story is still moving forward. And the best chapters may still be ahead.